What?
Harvey, how you doing?
How are you doing, mate?
I'm pretty good. You alright?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you.
Good.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. You had a good look.
This is
You had a good look round.
Honestly, because I see you on TV and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you're here.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. This is.
Well, we'll be fine.
What?
We'll be fine. We'll go over, have a look at some of the pitches and have a good chat. And
Oh my
you can
God.
tell me everything that's been happening.
Definitely.
Because I've seen a couple of the films.
Seen the clips, yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, thank
amazing.
you for watching that.
You're doing unbelievably well.
Thank you so much, Gareth.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, huh?
Yeah, very long. Too long,
Yeah.
if anything.
Of
But then at the same time, I'm enjoying the journey because, you know, I've got that desire to play.
Yeah.
And that drive and the love of football is keeping me going.
Good.
And to one day, hopefully, come here as a player.
Yeah, this is where all the magic happens.
I'm still trying to work out, is this real?
Good. Come on.
No way.
So you're a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
But what was the first thing you remember about football that made you love it?
Probably, you know, going in the back garden with my granddad and my dad and just kicking the ball around.
Yeah.
And you know, just from that, I knew that football was, you know, was what I loved.
Funny enough, I was the same, kicking a ball with my granddad in his garden. Yeah, there's something inside, isn't there?
Yeah. I just remember, you know, my granddad was football mad, you know, and I remember I loved seeing him so happy. Made me want to, you know, play more, made me want to do more, made me want to push on to become a better player.
Yeah.
Even in hospital, that was one of the things that kind of kept me waking up every day and with just a little cheeky grin on me. I used to play football. Good boy, Harvey. It's amazing.
So that journey at the start where you couldn't even walk.
Yeah.
But you always had that as a vision?
Yeah. Do you know what the weirdest thing was, right, in hospital? I honestly thought for months that it was just a bad football injury.
Okay.
And I thought next week I'll be out on the pitch again.
Right.
Honestly, in my head, I thought, you know, someone must have tackled me badly or something.
Okay, yeah.
And that was one of the things that kept me going. I always had that, always, okay, I'll be back playing again next week. So that kept me going and kept me happy. So how difficult was it, obviously, changing from a player to a coach?
Yeah, it was difficult, actually. It was very quick because I still had a year on my contract. I thought I was still going to be playing, and I got offered the job to be the manager.
Wow.
But yeah, it was quite stressful because you're responsible for everybody. So when you're playing, even though I was captain and I cared about the team, but you've got to get yourself right. But when you're the manager or the coach, you've got to look after all the players and all the staff.
Yeah, of course.
Make sure that everything's planned properly, and so lots of new experiences, which is
I bet.
stressful. So you still want to play?
Yeah, so I came here with my mentor, Alistair Patrick Heselton, who played here for England.
Okay.
And it gave me that ambition, that drive to hopefully come here for myself as a player one day.
So Alistair played in the CP team?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he played in the CP team here for a couple of years.
So then, when you get like I am and you can't play anymore, you've started to think about coaching.
Yeah, so I've done my EE Playmaker course, and I'm on the right track to one day become a coach.
Were there things in that if you were taking a session now, you remember help you to organise it?
Yeah, I think you've got to make it fun, and you've got to, you know, make it inclusive, include everyone.
Yeah, every player when they comes for a coaching session, they want to enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They want to learn, but they're coming to have fun. And especially if you're working with grassroots football and not a professional academy, which most coaches are, then it's got to be fun.
Yeah,
you know, they're at school all week, or they're working all week, or whatever it might be.
So as a coach, Gareth, what's the most rewarding thing?
I would say the nice thing when you're coaching, it can be more fun than even playing.
Yeah, really.
Which is hard to imagine when all you've thought about is playing.
Yeah.
But you get to a stage where it's nice to help other people get better.
Yeah.
And
I can imagine that, yeah.
Because you like helping other people, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and that's what I think in the future I'd be a good coach, because I you know, obviously I've taken bits of advice from all my coaches in the past, So you know, that's in there, and I can add my little bit to it. So obviously I've had to overcome, you know, a massive thing in my career. What was the biggest thing you've had to overcome in your career?
Well, I suppose when I was a player, which none of this is anywhere near what you've been through, by the way, but when I was a player, missing a penalty for England in semi-final of the Euros, and then as a coach, probably the hardest part is you usually get the sack at some point.
Yeah, I bet.
So when I was at Middlesbrough, when I got the sack, it was my first job, and I didn't know if I was going to be a manager again or whether I actually wanted to coach anymore. You've got to go through lots of things that you get wrong.
Yeah.
And that's life, isn't it? You know, you get
I think you learn from your mistakes.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And the fact is that everybody's going to make them.
Some are bigger than others. Some mistakes are massive.
Yeah.
But it's all about how you recover and how you continue as a person.
That's about building character and resilience. And that's what you've got in buckets, mate. So.
Yeah, thank you so much. That means so much to me. Thank you. Honestly, thank you so much for everything.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
I didn't want to bring the penalty miss up,
no,
but you brought it up, so.